2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
Did we give the audio tech guy the day off?
What is there, an echo in here?
I don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
It's the gremlins.
Who didn't turn down their phone?
It was China.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's what it was, Chinese hackers.
Yeah, it was. It's the TikTokers.
Yeah.
That's
Putin. Mad. He was mad because there was that coup attempt, and that's he hacked my phone.
Shame on you.
It just makes sense.
Vladimir. Bad Vlad.
Bad Vlad.
It's Mike and John Got It Going On, brought to you by our show sponsor, Jordan Genso. Here we go on a Tuesday. We'll take a look at last night's MNT Monday Night Trivia question. It was a bonus prize night. $50 gift certificate from Murphy's Family Auto. Plus, you get in the drawing on Friday for $100 worth of gift certificates to downtown Brighton businesses.
At least $100.
At least $100.
I believe it's even more.
Maybe it's 110. Maybe it's 102. Yeah. I don't know. I have not seen the gift certificates.
I think it can go as high as 125.
At Jordan Genso, whipping out the wallet, taking care of you, and of course, businesses in downtown Brighton. So we'll get to that in just a little while. JD joins us for Throwback Trivia. We'll get to your 2-cent history lesson, and of course, the latest in local news here in Livingston County, brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. The Michigan Supreme Court says it will hear arguments in the case of a teen accused of videotaping a 2021 assault at the House Skate Park. Evan Andrew Osland was charged as an adult with aiding and abetting an assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder in connection with the assault of a 16-year-old boy. The attack took place August 31st of 2021 at the House Skate Park, located on the Howell High School campus. Prosecutors say the 16-year-old victim, who was on the autism spectrum, was a new student in the district when he was introduced to several teens at the skate park. Osland's alleged to have used his phone to record his two friends attacking the teen, who are seen punching the victim until he fell and then repeatedly kicking him. The teen suffered bruising, a concussion, and post-traumatic stress disorder in the assault. Prosecutors allege that by agreeing to record the assault, Osland encouraged the two assailants. They subsequently argued that Osland could be charged as an adult because the footwear worn by the attackers, tennis shoes, and flip-flops, could be considered dangerous weapons. That was an opinion backed up by the Michigan Court of Appeals. However, in an opinion released Friday, the Michigan Supreme Court said it would consider whether that decision was correct. The Prosecuting Attorneys Association of Michigan and the Criminal Defense Attorneys of Michigan have been invited to file briefs in the case. Charges have been dropped against a Wayne County woman who was charged with embezzling from her employer in Whitmore Lake. Kendra Marie Lewis of Redford had been accused of stealing more than $176,000 from Big Ike's Roofing Company, where she worked as the office manager. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel had publicly announced the charges last December, saying the owner of the company discovered that Lewis was embezzling when a new office manager was hired. However, according to court records, the charges were dropped on June 14th when the prosecutor decided to abandon the prosecution. No reason was provided. A request for comment to Nessel's office also went unreturned. And the Oakland County Road Commission says that Consumers Energy plans to close Milford Road just south of Huron Valley Parkway in Milford Township starting Thursday, July 6th through Sunday, July 16th to replace a gas transmission main under the roadway. The detour will be General Motors Road to Hickory Ridge Road to Stobart to Kensington Road to Grand River, back to Milford Road, and vice versa.
No, do it backwards now.
Now, you tell me, what did I just say?
Hickory Ridge, GM Proving Grounds Road. I failed to quit.
Super simple.
Is there a detour? Is there signs?
I'm hoping there's some signs.
I think there's signs.
It's General Motors Road to Hickory Ridge Road to Stobart to Kensington to Grand River to Milford.
Is there a roundabout in there?
They might as well put one in. I don't know why they don't. Business access will be maintained during the work. That section of Milford Road carries about 17,000 vehicles a day. The work is being done under a permit issued by the Road Commission for Oakland County. And you'll find those details on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
And the other story is the shoes and the flip-flops are dangerous weapons.
That's what the...
That would mean we're all armed.
Yeah.
if you're wearing shoes, you're armed.
Well, and the thing was, I don't want to get into the legalities of this, but I mean, if they were wearing like Doc Marten boots, like steel-toed boots, you'd be like,
that's
okay,
heavy duty, got it.
yeah. But tennis shoes and flip-flops,
Some of those
especially the
flip-flops
flip-flops.
you buy at Kmart, you know,
Now-
those they're foam,
Now,
basically.
On the other hand, if you take a flip-flop in hand and start slapping somebody with it, that could be dangerous. But on your feet, I don't know how. I just don't know.
You hear them coming.
Yeah.
Click, click, click.
So, I mean, we shouldn't laugh. It was a horrible.
Yes,
the
but
attack that was
still,
caught
yeah.
on video, but it is an interesting legal question as to whether tennis shoes and flip-flops can be considered dangerous weapons. And we'll see what the Supreme Court says.
Exactly. Okay, news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Of course, summertime in Michigan is the perfect time for proposals. Yes, you're ready to get married? See our friends at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, and you could have a custom designed engagement ring. You could buy one of their great designs from Simon G. or Zagani, but they will take care of you when it comes to engagement rings. And of course, they have the Singer Estate Collection event coming up. Mark your calendars. Thursday, August 17th. You won't want to miss it. Save the date. The estate jewelry sale featuring a rare collection of estate jewelry. So check that out. CooperandBinkleyJewelers.com or stop by in downtown Brighton on Main Street. Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. We'll get to 2 Cent History in a bit and JD's Tossback Trivia coming up in just a little while. And of course, last night in Monday Night Trivia, MNT, we told you there'd be a bonus prize involved.
And there was.
Yes, there was. A $50 gift certificate courtesy of Murphy's Family Auto. Your car knows. And the question. I was surprised we only got a couple right on this one, but some great answers.
Right. 3/4 of us have one of these, but only about half of them work. What are they?
Let's go to the answer board.
That's
shall
a lot
we?
of math. 3/4 have one, but only half. That's a lot of fractions. I don't like fractions.
They don't like you either.
That's true.
The fractions.
Yeah, we don't get along. It's like me and gravity. We don't get along.
Air fresheners, they kind of run out of steam.
Right.
Whether it's one of those pine trees or when you plug in or put in your vent in your car.
And it's hard to tell. I mean, obviously when it stops giving off the fragrance, but
When you put a new one in, you know.
yeah.
A treadmill, said Greg. Remotes. That's a great guess.
It's the battery. Usually it's the battery.
Usually the
Or-
battery. Or you don't know what it goes to.
You don't know
because
what
you got
it
rid
goes
of the
to anymore.
TV.
You're like, wait,
this is like a
is this-
TV we had three.
Wait,
this is our third
wait,
TV
what?
since
Well,
that
you would
remote.
think you'd figure that out fairly quickly. Lori said a propane grill, and I'm sure I wonder if she means the tank, not the grill itself, but
Just got to check the tank. Desktop computer. Sometimes they wear. Cable. Remote controls. Cassette players, guessed by a couple of people.
doorbell was guessed. And the doorbell, a lot of, like when homes are there, they hardwire the doorbell in,
Right.
and the doorbell system is like this antiquated thing that you're like, and then you go to replace it and you realize, like, I'm not doing all this work.
I just disconnected it at the button.
I just got one of them Ring doorbells.
Ah.
It just rings on my phone now. I can see who's at the door.
You know when I
Yeah.
get here.
Yeah.
I can't ring the doorbell and run.
Yeah, I get that. Ding dong ditchers.
Earbuds was guessed by Bart. That's a
Right.
good guess. Clock from Susan. An alarm clock and a VCR. Also good guesses.
Sarah, cell phone. Karen said old cell phone. When you get the new one.
That's right.
If you don't immediately turn it, because sometimes you can turn it in and get a rebater on it or whatever. Okay, but sometimes you can't. And you go, well, maybe it'll still be good. It's not.
I got an old flip phone.
Here's a tip. It's not good. Just recycle it or get rid of it.
I have recordings on that thing. I just don't know if I have the charger to.
See, that's what it is.
Those
But you're right.
messages.
That's what happens. Because you're right. You're like, oh, I want to, but there's no way. You can't.
Oh, you're just shutting me down on this.
I'm telling you.
Sean said a bathroom scale. Went into a whole conspiracy
He
theory
went
about
into a
the,
long thing, yeah.
doctors and scale company makers. So apparently Sean needs to lay off the Twinkies. Not sure.
Treadmill.
Yeah. An AM/FM radio.
Does the treadmill not work, or do you just not work on the treadmill?
Well, sometimes they gather so much dust they don't work anymore.
Right. Well, you got to move all the clothes because it turns into a laundry
But
disposal.
the belt doesn't go because there's so much lint and dust bunnies stuck up in there. Smoke detector, that again, a battery thing.
Michelle said teenagers.
That's a great
I'm
guess.
sorry, the math doesn't work out, Michelle, because you said only half of them don't work.
Got to kind of force that. A fire extinguisher, said Jeff. That's a good guess because they kind of expire after so many years.
Right. I mean, we had a little kitchen fire extinguisher that I think when we bought when we got our first house, and we moved with it several times. And then I remember a friend of mine who's a firefighter. As a matter of fact,
Was it Mike Witt
I believe
that
it was
said-
Mike Witt.
Mike Witt, sponsor of
From Firehouse Doors.
Yeah, our
He
OG
came over and I
sponsor.
think he looked at the thing. He goes, John, you realize this thing is expired like 10 years ago? Huh?
Did you test it?
Yeah, you know what? I think I did, and it was just like powder. Yeah, it's like, well,
Kind of lost its
you know
fire.
how that happens.
You know, after
You
10
get
years,
a little older,
it can
and-
happen. Hose kind of just
You just assume it's always going to work, and then when there is an actual fire, you're going to go you're going to like oh.
Sometimes things get hot and it doesn't work.
Hate
Darn
when that
fire
happens.
extinguishers.
Yeah, stupid thing. Got to get it inspected.
Start talking to it, rub it a little bit.
Is there some kind of pill?
An injection. So that was a great guess. And of course, trivia has been brought to you by our OG sponsor, Firehouse Doors.
Well, yeah.
Mike can tell you not only about your garage doors, but
That's
if your
true.
fire extinguisher is working or not. They've been serving Livingston County for over 25 years. Unparalleled service and products, Firehouse Doors. We did get a couple of right guesses, and they will go in the drawing on Friday.
The correct answer?
The correct answer was flashlights. And, you mentioned batteries with remotes and stuff like smoke detectors, batteries. Sometimes it's the batteries. Sometimes it's just the battery acid that's eaten into the connector.
That's how long it's been since you've changed it.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I don't know if I should touch that or not.
Right.
Or that little bulb. It'd probably cost you more to replace the bulb than it would the flashlight itself.
Well, the thing is now that we have flashlights on our phones,
who
which are
needs a
frankly
flashlight?
far better. Because most flashlights, I feel like I'm in a Hardy Boys mystery. Turn on just one little light thing that's focused on something, whereas with your cell phone light,
You need an LED one.
Yeah. No, we've got the lanterns or whatever.
That's
but,
what I have. I walk around like I'm hunting ghosts. There you go. Thanks.
Thanks.
So congratulations to Kelly Ochadnicki. Kelly was the one that got it right first. Kim Marie also got the correct answer. So both of them will be in the drawing on Friday with Jordan Genso. Kelly, the winner of that $50 gift certificate from our friends at Murphy's Family Auto. Your car knows.
Oh, it knows.
It sure does.
As a matter of fact, Murphy's Family Auto really
Yeah.
is the place you want to go before you hit the road for the July 4th weekend.
There's a July 4th weekend coming up.
There is. A lot of people plan to hit the road.
A lot of people leaving on Friday.
You're going on road trips.
And then they're gone all week.
Right, and you don't know. Maybe
Where
your
are they
car,
gonna go?
maybe your car knows. Your car knows it hasn't been maintained in a while. You probably want to make an appointment at Murphy's Family Auto.
That's right. If you were going to run a 5K or perhaps a marathon, you might have to tune up for that. Do a little training.
Well, yeah.
So take your car to Murphy's Family Auto and get it tuned up and trained.
Cue the Rocky music.
Dun, 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 dun.
So give them a call, Murphy's Family Auto, 517-552-3040, or online, murphysfamilyauto.com. Open Saturdays 8 to 1, and if you tell Mike and John sent you, you'll save 5%.
That's a little extra bonus when you stop for snacks on that road trip. Or perhaps you go to Cracker Barrel and you want to buy something in the old-timey store.
Right.
There's some extra money for you.
Although
there.
it's not always old-timey stuff in the old-timey
It's not
store.
old-timey priced.
No, that's true, too. That's very true.
All right.
All right.
You buy a rocking chair. You're getting ready for...
Has anyone ever bought one of those rocking
Yeah.
chairs? I have to ask.
Yeah, I bought two of them.
You
Gifts.
did?
Gifts, yes.
Really?
My in-laws.
At the Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, they're good quality rocking.
I know somebody who bought a
Now
rocking
you
chair
do.
at Cracker Barrel. I
Yes,
had no idea.
congratulations.
Okay. Wow.
Oh wow, this isn't going to be a boomer cringe fest if we're talking about rockers.
No,
Cracker Barrel.
we've already made it clear this is a Gen X cringe fest.
They were gifts.
Well, they look like nice rocking
They are
chairs.
nice.
I'm not saying they're not. I just, always wonder
JD's
if
throwback trivia.
anyone ever bought one.
Yeah, maybe play the triangle game with the golf tees.
Yeah,
too.
I'm a
Yeah.
genius
Right.
when I cheat. See, we've all been to Cracker Barrel and can appreciate.
While you wait for your green beans with bacon in them. Let's take the one healthy thing on this menu and put bacon in it. All right.
Yes. So I do like the 8-foot fireplace though. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. So what's our topic today for JD's Tossback Trivia?
Is it Cracker Barrel?
It is not Cracker Barrel,
it's
but I am feeling a little nostalgic around the holiday, and so this week is kind of a throwback to Uncle Bill.
Okay.
Might be a little harder and might be a little more random.
Yeah.
Things associated with celebrating July 4th.
All right.
Sure.
Fireworks, rockets, things that blow up.
All right.
That makes sense because next Tuesday will actually be July 4th, and we're not going to be on next week. We're taking next week off, so this would be the opportune time. By the way,
for those of us,
we're off next week.
Go ahead.
That was me letting you know we're off next week.
the whole week.
Yeah, we're taking the whole week.
It's crazy.
Wow, who approved that vacation?
Yeah, it's corporate.
Yeah.
We
Corporate is mandatory.
Yeah. It came down from headquarters.
So you need time off.
Yeah,
Your
we
listeners
had to
demand
use our time. Yeah, they were very
use it or lose it.
adamant about it. You know how corporate is. You know how corporate is.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. All right.
So we are all aware, I hope, that fireworks were invented in China.
Same
long
ones that
ago.
turned
But
John's
how-
phone on earlier.
So how long ago was it in China? Which dynasty was it during? Was it the Song dynasty? I'll roughly say
that one.
900 to 1300.
Oh yeah. Thanks for including the years because that's really going to help. All right, go on.
Heather Locklear was in Dynasty.
Yeah, wrong.
The Han dynasty,
All right.
which is 200 BC to 200 AD.
Oh yeah.
So we
of
got the
course.
Song and the Han.
Yeah. What about the
Song,
Han?
Han.
What about the Han?
There's the Yun dynasty.
Yun.
Dynasty.
All right.
1200s to 1300s, and the Ming dynasty from 13s to 16s.
The Mings.
Yes.
Wasn't Ming Flash Gordon's?
Yeah, there's the merciless Ming the Merciless.
Merciless, Ming the Merciless.
Yes.
So Ming, Yun, Han, or Song.
You want to go first?
I say it was the Han.
You going Han?
Yeah, just because of Han Solo.
I'll go Song.
It is the Song dynasty.
There you go.
Sorry,
Dynasty.
I should have deferred to your expert knowledge of Chinese dynasties.
Yes.
All right. So for whatever reason, and maybe it's from being in a firefighter family, I always think of the 4th of July and things that blow up.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So as a kid, I know I'm putting you on the spot. Can you think of a character that got blown up a lot when you were
Wile E.
watching
Coyote.
things as a child?
yeah,
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote.
that's a good one.
Super genius.
Super genius. So yes, we're going to talk about Wile E. Coyote.
Okay,
So Wile E. Coyote started in the first cartoon is 1949, The Fast and the Furious. What is the first Acme product he ever used? Now, the first thing he used wasn't an Acme product, but the first Acme thing he used was an Acme super suit, an Acme refrigerator that he used for making snow, an Acme boomerang, or Acme jet-propelled tennis shoes.
wow,
All were used in his first
you're leading.
cartoon.
They were all
Super
used in his
outfit.
first cartoon, but we have to name the one he used first.
Which is the first Acme
That said
one
Acme
they
on it.
used.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super outfit, refrigerator, boomerang, jet-propelled tennis shoes.
I'm going to go jet-propelled tennis shoes.
I'm gonna say super suit.
I want to quantify
Why?
this by saying that I thought it was the boomerang first, but I went with the shoes.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's the super suit.
Is it?
Yeah,
It is the super
You're
suit.
pretty
I
confident
knew it.
on
I knew it.
Super suit.
But the boomerang was the first thing he did use.
Oh.
But it wasn't an Acme
but
product.
it wasn't Acme.
He shopped at the wrong store.
That's right.
Yes.
He didn't have
This is
Amazon
an
Prime.
Acme.
He didn't
This
have
is
Prime
an Acme
delivery. Acme. All
I
right, we're
used
tied up.
that as a kid in so many things. The Acme Packing Company.
Right,
blah, blah, blah.
right.
Yeah.
Which actually, the Acme Packing Company's in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
That's where they
Less
pack the
known.
sausage.
The
cheese.
Green Bay Packers are
Yes.
from the Acme Packing Company.
Look at that.
All right. The rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air. As Francis Scott Key witnessed the pounding of Fort McHenry, what kind of rockets were bursting in air? Were they I can't pronounce this Russian guy's name. Polskovoy rockets? Gravesondy rockets? Goddard rockets? Or Congreve rockets? There's a particular rocket.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
How did they know? I never really thought about the rockets.
There weren't any Acme rockets?
no Acme rockets.
Just wondered. I have no idea. I'll say it's the Congrave.
Was there a Congrave one?
Was there something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going C.
Congreve rocket.
whatever
C.
Whatever the third one was.
Goddard rockets.
Yeah, Goddard.
Okay,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
it.
okay.
Yeah, the Goddard.
All right.
Those were
Well,
good
Goddard was a maker of rockets, but he was more World War II
Yeah, it
for
was
the
later.
United States. It was Colonel William Congrave
Look
of
at
the
you.
British Army.
You know, you should know that because you're the history major.
Well, yeah, clearly I knew that. I wasn't guessing at all.
I didn't think so. All right, so it's 2-1.
He started for the British military, researching rockets, and yes, he came up and they had a particular red glare to them.
Oh, that's nice. Is that how he sold it to the British Army?
They got a red glare.
These have a red glare.
Somebody will write a song about that.
All right. July 4th, the Declaration of Independence. So 12 of 13 colonies delegates signed. New York had abstained. So how many
Abstinence in
how
New York.
many signatures are actually on the Declaration of Independence? How many people signed? 52, 54, 56, or 58?
That's almost like you're underhanding it to John because he's the history major.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Well, you're in the.
I underhanded it to Mr. Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it is 54.
Now these are the ones when it was done, finalized, done. The one that's
Right.
on
The
display.
one we all see.
Yes. There's 52 signatures on
Okay.
there.
All right.
There are 56
Oh,
signatures.
There's 56
on that.
signatures.
That's right.
Who was the last one to sign? Oh, stump the
Hey,
teacher. Stump the
you
teacher.
can't.
You
You
can't-
can't ask
I'm sorry.
that. You can't.
Now
ask
you wonder, the last guy to sign, was it because he had to wait in line?
No,
or was
they
he
had-
late?
They had to get more ink for the pen.
Did they run out of
for
ink?
the feather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Like he went to go
It was-
sign, he's like, you know how it is, you get the pen and it won't, you're like, oh, come on.
He started scribbling off to the side.
Then he rips the, oh, sorry.
He puts the thing on his tongue.
Sorry, Tom.
Come on. Didn't work.
And the way the only guy who messed this up, it was like birthday cards. You know, the one guy just takes the middle with the John Hancock.
Right, sure.
Everyone else signed in the groupings by their states.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
not
why it's
Hancock.
kind
Oh,
of-
yeah. You know.
No, he just had to. Yeah, he had
He was
to
a
have
show-off.
he had to have the yellow convertible. This is me. I'm the most important person.
That's right. He used
Yes,
up all the ink. That's why they
I-
ran out of ink.
Yeah, he used more ink because of the bigger signature, and then you got the guys like Jefferson who have a longer name. You know, he didn't say Tom; it's Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
You know, so you got some of those guys
Yeah.
that used a lot of the ink. So
These are just facts that we're telling you now.
yeah, absolutely.
This is actual history. Yeah, it is.
Well, if unfortunately for John, he has won
Ah,
2-1.
Congratulations.
We don't have to go to the tiebreaker about
No.
Love and Rockets.
Oh, so alive.
Great, so alive.
Yeah.
That would have been our tiebreaker.
well, it's a good thing I won then.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have any idea how high?
Oh, they were high, all right.
Made it. How high did they make it on the Billboard?
Oh, Love and Rockets.
Yeah.
Love and Rockets.
I say number 8.
Are we talking top 40 or
Oh,
top
yeah, I
100?
guess. Yeah, what chart?
Yeah. Billboard top 100.
Okay.
how high they made it.
Yeah. 11.
Yep.
I guess no, 8's too high.
Not that they would be a
it's too
one-hit wonder. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have to ask about any of the other hits.
No, I think they had another hit, but it wasn't.
I'll say 42.
No, they went 42.
I'm going to say 42. And I'm probably still too high.
I think they just peaked at 39,
Okay.
according to Casey Kasem.
Oh, no. They made it all the way to 3.
Seriously?
What the hell do I know?
wow.
All right,
We don't know anything
We don't know nothing about 11 Rockets.
Yeah.
Oh, water.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank goodness we didn't have to go to that.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, have a great Independence Day and holiday week, and we'll talk to you after the 4th of July.
That'll be awesome.
All right.
I hope you guys have a great 4th, too.
Thanks.
You as well.
All right.
All right.
It's JD's Tossback Trivia. Congratulations. I think you tied it up with your victory.
Yeah. It's means everything to
You
me.
get to brag about that all week long.
Oh, God, yes. You know what I'm also bragging about all week long
What's that?
is the number of people that have signed up to be part of Team Got It Going On for the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Thank you for joining the team.
That's right. Become a member of the team.
Take one for the team.
Actually, give one for the team.
Yeah.
It really is what we're saying. If you go to MikeandJohnPodcast.com, you'll see a link towards the top there that will take you to our Team Gigo page. You can sign up and join us September 30th in downtown Howell and for the Walk to End Alzheimer's. And if you make a pledge donation of $40 or more, you will get a free Mike and John Team Got It Going On t-shirt that you can use for the walk.
Specially designed just for this walk.
God, yeah. I mean, we had the design crew was working on that
They're actually,
feverishly.
well, them, and then there was others that were trying to win the rights to have the team
Oh, we had a whole
going
team.
on
Yeah.
T-shirts.
Oh, we had a whole team on
They
this.
were like, "We want
Lawyers,
this, that, and the other
designers.
thing." It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean the whole. Well, corporate
Yeah.
made us do that.
It's
So
corporate.
corporate was
Well,
all over
lawyers
it.
did
Yeah,
too.
you know, corporate is. Yeah, Gigo corporate. So
Terrible people.
yeah, they're the worst. But yeah, join us September 30th. Just go to MikeandJohnPodcast.com. Click the link.
How do you sign up for this, John?
Well, you just go to the link.
Go to
and then-
MikeandJohnPodcast.com.
and you click
Yeah,
the
you
link.
just
and-
said that.
I know.
Listen to yourself once in a while instead of repeating it.
Why should I? No one else does.
All right. Today is the 27th of June. It's Industrial Workers of the World Day today. Industrial Workers of the World.
Unite! Oh, sorry.
National Indian Pudding Day. Ever had Indian pudding?
I don't think I have.
I've never even heard of it. But today is National Indian Pudding Day.
I know what that is.
We're going to find out what that is.
Yeah.
National Orange Blossom Day. And Break 'em Out, Rain or Shine. National Sunglasses Day. Doesn't everybody have a favorite pair? You're like, yeah, these look good on me.
Traditional Indian pudding dates back to New England's colonial days. This lightly spiced baked custard is made with cornmeal, milk, eggs, and molasses.
Could
Now-
give you gas. Just saying. National Indian Pudding Day.
It will.
1693. The first women's magazine was published in London. It was called Ladies' Mercury.
Well,
Ladies' Mercury.
did it have a centerfold?
It was a woman's magazine. It's probably,
Well,
you know,
could have been Burt
not
Reynolds.
it, probably. It was 1693.
Could have been, Cromwell with a
You-
pilgrim hat on and nothing
Don't be
else.
showing ankles. Pilgrim hat.
Well, I could have been using like strategically covering spots.
gosh, yeah.
I mean,
Look at the buckle move.
the old buckle maneuver. All right, Cromwell.
Slide the buckle. It opens up a little window as to what's in that pilgrim hat.
It was kind of like the old Mad magazine where you fold the flaps on the end and, hey, wait a minute, that's not a belt buckle.
What if it was a pop-up magazine? 1906, the first automobile race
Okay.
featuring an enclosed circuit was held. Le Mans, France. Le Mans. It wasn't a Pontiac, it was in France.
Right.
Le Mans. Scientists at Bell Laboratories in 1929 in New York revealed a system for transmitting television pictures.
What?
Television pictures.
Huh.
Wonder if anything came of that.
And all these years later,
Here we are.
streaming this.
Yep. My times have changed.
Yes, they sure have.
1994, Aerosmith became the first major band to let fans download a full new track free on the internet.
Wow.
Do you know what that track was? 1994.
I don't, but it probably took about 3 hours to, with your AOL disc.
We'll have to get the team on that to see if we can figure
What
out
was
what
the
the
Aerosmith track? Okay.
The 1994.
I mean, was it even worth it? That was
it was
the
like here's a crappy one from our new album.
right. That's
it wasn't
what
crying.
That's
or
what I'm saying.
something like
Yeah,
that,
it wasn't
or-
one of the good ones.
1995. I think we all
Argos.
remember this. Actor Hugh Grant was arrested in L.A. for engaging in lewd behavior
What?
with a prostitute in a rented BMW. Do you remember her name?
Tiffany Brown.
Divine Brown.
Divine Brown.
Yeah, maybe her real name was Tiffany, but she went by Divine.
Right.
Divine Tiffany Brown.
Was she divine though?
I don't know. At least he used a rental car. The tune from Aerosmith?
It was Head First,
See, it
which was
wasn't
not
a
one of
big
their
hit,
big
no.
hits. Yeah. Like get this out of here.
I think they're supposedly putting out a 50th anniversary compilation deal.
It was made available to CompuServe customers who had to type the words "Go Aerosmith" into the command line.
And that was 1994.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then download the 4.3 megabyte WAV file. You could also get a mono version, which took half that size, and
Oh, there you go.
it could take up to 90 minutes to download.
By that time, you could have ran to the store and
Yeah.
bought the album. And finally, in 2003, more than 735,000 phone numbers were registered on the first day of the National Do Not Call list, aimed at blocking unwelcome solicitations and telemarketers.
Well, that worked.
And it sure did.
Oh, because I haven't gotten any since,
Yeah.
this morning at 6.
Yeah, do not call.
Yeah.
And they do.
Yeah,
So
Right.
that's your 2-cent history lesson for today.
Wow, that's quite a lesson.
Well, we did learn a few things, didn't we? Learned about the buckle,
Yeah.
First Women's Magazine.
That's with the sliding buckle. That's right. I think we might have added that on. Yeah.
It could be recreated that
Right.
way. In imagination.
And then Aerosmith with their song "Head First."
Yeah.
Wink, wink. Was the first downloadable song. Okay, sure.
And Divine Brown is not Tiffany Brown, so we did learn.
She also liked the song "Head First."
Now enough of that.
Why? Why?
Coming up tomorrow, Cougar's going to join us.
Yes.
So it'll be Cougar Wednesday.
Right. She missed Monday. She's
felt really bad.
She'll
Said,
be in tomorrow.
I want to be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why?
We're not sure.
We keep questioning her
Why
sanity.
do you want to be here?
Why? What?
And
What?
she's coming back tomorrow.
She is indeed.
We'll be looking forward to seeing her.
Now, don't forget, of course, we are brought to you by Jordan Genso, show
Community
sponsor.
servant, community
We
realtor.
wouldn't want to forget Jordan Genso.
Official Giggle Realtor.
Absolutely. 15 years of experience in Livingston County real estate. Community servant, community realtor. Give them a call, 248-444-9777. And, of course, Jordan helping to highlight different businesses in downtown Brighton. This weekend is the Running Lab. And so all of our trivia winners this week will be put into a drawing on Friday, and they'll win at least $100 in gift certificates that they can pick up at the Running Lab in downtown Brighton. So,
Look for tonight's trivia question for TNT.
is it going to be
Dynamite?
special?
I don't know.
or-
Well, we'll see. We'll see what corporate says.
We gotta
see
get. We'll see. You're right. Well, wait. What
Whatever
corporate
corporate
says
tells
and-
us to do,
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
do that.
All right then.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow with Cougar.
Giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.